Hey, thanks for tuning in to Disco Chaotica. I'm your DJ, and this is Wizard with a Gun. To be specific, this is a demo build of Wizard with a Gun, which came out just a little while ago, and I have been so excited for this. I've been following the development of this game for years, ever since their first little intro video that they put out a couple of years back. The game looks gorgeous, visuals are great, the music is great, I adore it all, and so now we finally get to take our first little look at it. Now, like I said, this is the demo build, so some features are going to be locked, we won't have access to them, but we are going to at least have a chance to get started and get looking into things. So, let's get started here. Start a brand new game. I am going to play through the tutorial just because there's some really good stuff in here, and to give you guys an idea of what's going on. So let's get into it.
Listen, and I'll tell you a tale. There they stood, 6 alone, the hunter, the maker, and the wild swan song. The young chief rising in a wheel. Oh, remember. The gate was thrown wide, horror inside. Riders drew iron, there was nowhere to hide. Before it was done, our heroes, yes, everyone, they fell and died. It's up to you now, kid.
Oh, now that wasn't the first time I've seen that intro, but it's so good. It's every time I see it, it's amazing. I love the aesthetic of this game, the animation, the music, all of that. It's good. But now here we are in our wizard customization screen. So this is our little guy. He's got I mean, it's an okay outfit. I think these get randomized at the beginning. Let's do. They don't really have any purple options. Got black. Ooh, got a big old cowboy hat. This game, basically, the aesthetic is something like wizards meet cowboys, in case you couldn't already tell. Um, and that is super exciting to me. What amulet should we do? Yeah, we can do that guy. Robes. We get some. That's pretty oh, poncho. I think I like this one the most. This gives us that nice aesthetic. Get some gloves to match. Ooh, those don't really match. Those don't really match either, do they? None of these quite match the color of the rest of our outfit. That's fine. Boots. Give us some. Ooh, we got boots with spurs. Some little black boots. I don't know. I feel like I do want to like maybe mix and match a little bit. I will be able to unlock the rest of these, the rest of this clothing later on. But the gear that we start out with is what we're gonna have for a little while. So I want to make sure that it looks good. Those gloves are just a little bit off from the rest. With the lighter color. I know that I'm probably putting way too much thought into this. No, we'll keep it as is. And then for our backpack, we've got Unbound with a potion, we got a big travel case, another big travel case, a lot of everything. Kind of like that one. It goes with our general theme. Okay, I think that one's gonna be good. Eye shape. Oh boy. Ooh, that's kind of fancy. See the rest of these. We got some Jawa eyes. Or, well, I guess a lot of these have that kind of look to them. Heart eyes? Oof, maybe not. Oh, hold on. I like these, the sort of slanted ones. They are giving me some Hollow Knight vibes, which is another game that I really need to play on this channel. They've got purple eyes. We're going for that immediately. If you've followed my content, specifically if you've followed my Minecraft content, you may know that purple is my favorite color. And we definitely like that aesthetic. So, everything looking good. Anything else for the gloves? I'm still indecisive here. No, we're sticking with it. We're sticking with it. This is our wizard. Boom, done. Alright. Waking up in just a destroyed world. Wizard without a gun. Find your way to the tower. Alright, so first things first. So there is an emphasis on resource gathering in this game, which, hey, luckily for me, that's something I've done a lot of on my channel, since we do a ton of Minecraft. So, used to a decent amount of that. It takes a little while to get started. I am going to collect as much of this wood as I can. When we are outside, I did play through the game a little bit, just to get an idea of what's going on. When we're in this area, when we're outside of what's called the tower, all of these resources get reset every time that we leave. Just this guy. Oh, nothing there. Maybe I don't need to punch every crate, but definitely gonna want a lot of wood to start out. So yeah, just don't mind me beating up all the trees, all the crates, everything. It's fine. Oh. Okay. Oh, hold on, sir. I'll get back to you. This barrel is... I don't want to talk to you yet. Okay, I guess we have to talk to you. That's enough wood to start us out. Cryptomancer. Oh good, you are still alive. You aren't my first pick, but my first pick is already dead. It's not ideal. I wouldn't ask you to do this if I had another choice. There's not much time left before the world ends. Oh, no pressure then. You'll have to get into the tower to roll back time to before chaos started wrecking things. There's a doorway not too far from here. Just follow the path. Okay. So we are basically picking up immediately after that intro, I believe. Essentially the chaos that was mentioned is this otherworldly force that got unleashed and is currently destroying the world. Oh, combat. Can't actually do any combat because, you know, no weapons. I mean, we could try to punch him, but we're a little bit far away for that. Let's see if I can get him to break this rock. Hey, stones. Oh, we got a little more. Alright, time to go. Unless we can get iron from this. Can you break that? Ah, that's gonna take too long. Okay, so that was an enemy that we can't actually attack yet. Here's an area where we can do things. We can get oak apples. Pick up more of that. And I didn't even notice, but I must have taken some damage during that fight because we are at 500 out of 1,000 health, which means I'm gonna want to eat some of the apples. I don't know. I'm sure that there's something else that we can do with these apples later on. Something fancy, maybe. But as for right now, oh, it does restore a little bit of health. Hang on, buddy. I'm just gathering materials. The world's not ending yet. Not quite on the clock. There will be a time. So this starting area, or this starting phase, is kind of a bit of a freebie. Gives you time to go around, explore the area, but eventually there will be time limits placed on us for how long we can be here. Alright, compliments her again. She's dead, wizard. There's no bounty left for you to collect now. Oh, we're standing over someone's dead body. Lovely. All the doorways are closed again, across the entire tower. She opened them all once. Perhaps you can too, but you'll need Arcana. Chaos is just magical energy, malignant and mindless. You'll need to fight it to gather some Arcana. To fight it, you'll need a... what did she call it? Ah yes, a gun. Of course, the weapon of choice for all wizards. Alright, so we can go into our inventory, open the crafting tab. We can craft a wooden gun. There we go. Now that you have a gun, you can gather Arcana to unlock the doorway. It will take you to a safe place. Chaos monsters will drop Arcana when they die. Okay. So we've got our gun. And we... oh, there's the bard. So we can use this. This will do a little bit more damage. But we also... you can see we only have 100 bullets. It's kind of like durability in other equivalent games. And we don't have a way to make new bullets yet, so I am going to be a little conservative for now. Howdy. Everything comes to an end, kid. Ooh, we can see the portal down there. That's where they were fighting in the intro, I believe. We've got the best seats for watching the show. That old ghost tell you the fate of the world's in your hands? I've heard her say that one before. It's a heavy burden to put on anyone. Don't stress too much, kid. If you fail, no one will be around to blame you. Good luck with everything, kid. Cool. Be careful. Beings of pure chaos are coming through rifts up ahead. Defeat them to obtain Arcana and open the doorway. Alright. Everything. I don't want to use up all my bullets on that. No, it's fine. It's fine. Go. Our first little bits of metal scrap. There's our doorway. Let's just destroy this. There we go. Let's take the doorway out. And a new one appears. I think that gives us more Arcana. Oh, hello, wizard. Chaos is a relentless force, but you stood strong against it. Return to the doorway to open the tower. Cool. Well, that was quick, but fun. Alright, I'm not going to linger too long, just because I want to get some of the resources that we need in order to progress. So now we come back to this tower here. Oh, you got another exclamation mark. Use the Arcana you collected to repair the doorway. Alright. Repair that. Anything else we want to grab here? I think we're good for now, so let's get going. Quest complete. Wizard without a gun. You've made it to the tower. You have a moment to relax. So now we're going to explore and learn the basics of the tower. So this tower is kind of our hub area, so to speak. The effects of chaos won't progress while we're here, and we have some time to, you know, just hang out, have some fun, maybe build a few things, as we'll get into later. Oh. Okay. So that was a soul tether. We've tethered our souls, I guess. The first edition. Learn how to learn. The first edition is an ancient Mechanica tome capable of learning about the world around it. You can use it to scan objects to find out more about them. While holding the first edition, you will see an indicator above objects you can scan. You can upgrade the first edition, allowing it to scan more objects. Scanning some objects and creatures provides recipes for crafting. Alright, let's equip this guy. Now we can read about the Soul Tether, a god machine used to safeguard the souls of those who use them. Got this guy here. The Wheel. An ancient god machine used to roll back time. The process is chaotic and sometimes produces unexpected results based on whether the cause of an event is still in the world or in the tower. As a safeguard put in by the gods, all tethered beings must be in the tower for the wheel to roll back. So this is what resets the area outside of the tower. So anytime that we leave, we have to roll the wheel back. Or anytime that we come back to the tower, we have to roll the wheel back and reset any areas that are outside. So we don't have any gears. The wheel's gears must be returned before time can be rolled back and the world restored to its earlier state. So that's what we are going to want to find first. Got Research Mechanica. Structure is broken. We need metal scrap and manuscripts. Which I guess we can get... We might want to hold off on that. Just because... I don't know. I'm concerned about research. Or, gosh, what am I saying? I'm concerned about using up all the durability on our gun because we can make another one, but that's making a whole new gun instead of just making ammo, and I prefer to avoid that. This machine that I just used is the Arcane Annihilator. Let's take a look at that. Destroys items and converts them into raw arcana. And I didn't read about the Research Machina either. Gonna get those mixed up a lot. Basically for learning new stuff. What else do we have here? Do we have any lore? Go a bit further down. We go manuscript. That's going to be important for learning new things. And another one. And another gear. Something over here. This is the Arcana Bank. Lets us deposit our Arcana in order to store it for later. And there's another manuscript down here, which we cannot get to. That's unfortunate. Let's see. Oh, there's another gear. I believe it needed 3. So now we should be able to go back to the machine. I definitely want to fix this guy as soon as we can. We've got enough manuscripts, but we don't have enough metal scraps. And right now, we have our basic bullets, which do not deal a whole lot of damage, and they're not good for breaking metal objects. We will have to use them to break some metal objects, just because that's the only way that we can do it at first, unless we get enemies to destroy them. But we are going to need some metal scrap before we can get anything really worth building. So now we go back to the wheel. We've got our gears inserted. Chronomancer's wheel is a god machine that rolls back time. Return ancient gears to add to the wheel and rebuild more of the world. Every gear you add allows you to roll time back further and discover more of the shatter. Alright, so let's roll back time. Read the request. There we go, and our path back to the door is opened. First Rider, you have rolled back time to before the end of the world. Maybe Hilda's alive again. Oh, yes, Hilda. She was in the intro, right? Maybe she wasn't. Do we have anything else we can craft? We can craft remedy tea. That's more effective than our apples. Got all of our equipment. But we can change our eye color for free. Back to purple. But as you can see, yeah, we've only got one of each of these items. And we don't need any of those guys right now. So let's head back and go see Hilda. Alright, the Imperium. There's Hilda. You? Oh, you're my replacement. Of all the people on the Shatter, you. Gods, I hope she knows what she's doing. I'm getting too old for this nonsense, but if you're going to take my job, you should at least do it well. First things first, let's get that gun reloaded. Head over to the loading bench. Loading bench. I'm gonna scan this guy first. Anything that we scan with our first edition, we will be able to build both in the tower or anywhere else. And we definitely want one of these back home. Wizards use loading benches to build spells on their guns. You will use it to craft bullets and powder with resources you gather from the world. Alright, so we can craft some more bullets. Alright, so you can see our current gun can hold up to 300 bullets. So that should be good. It's the only type of bullet that we can make right now. It's the only one that we know how to make. So, oh, and we can scan Hilda. Cool. Simple destruction spell, a classic. Next time you're in the tower, check out the research ooh. Yeah, they're just throwing it out there right now. I am going to mess up that word a whole lot, because it sounds like a lot of other words, so sorry about that in advance. It'll help you learn to build better spells. You'll need to learn to build your own loading bench. The next time you roll back the wheel, I may not be here. Great, the book should have taught you a recipe for one of these guns now. Go ahead and craft one. Okay, world builder. We need another metal scrap for that. Luckily for us, we now have a bit more in terms of ammunition, so we can easily get more metal scrap. You can see we are not doing very much damage to it at all. Our gun bullets normally do about 30 damage, I think it said. Yeah, 30 damage, but because it is a more difficult object to destroy that we were trying to do, it did not go as quickly. So I think we can destroy objects up to level 2 without any decrease on efficiency. So let's see, something like this. Yeah, see, we are only doing about 15 damage to these, whereas the other object we just destroyed, we were doing about 20, 22, somewhere in there. So this gives us a couple of scraps. She wanted us to craft this gun first. It's the World Builder. World Builder can be used to construct and deconstruct buildings. Buildings constructed in the tower are permanent. Those in the Shatter are lost when you rebuild time. Re-roll time. Roll back. Oh gosh. Whatever that said. Oh, hold on a second. I can pick up nearby items with E? Hold on. What was that prompt about? Because I didn't know that was a thing. I remember when I built my first furniture gun. Make sure to build a loading bench in your tower. It will serve you till the end of time. 200 years ago, the world broke and the Shatter was created. Since then, things were stable mostly, until we opened the tower and let chaos out. Chaos keeps destroying the world, no matter how many times we roll back the wheel. Now Chaos has broken the wheel. To rebuild the world, you're going to need to rebuild the wheel first, one ancient gear at a time. My allies, the Riders, may have some of the pieces as well, but they won't trust you. This is the first time you've met us, not the first time we've met you. That's a really cool implication, that there are characters who, because this whole thing revolves around time travel, these characters have met us, but we are meeting them for the first time on our end. When you roll back time again, I won't remember this. Which, I can't scan that. Pick up these. Used to rebuild the Chronomancer wheel. Right, after returning an ancient gear, you can roll back time to expand the shatter with new areas. Cool. Okay, so that. Brand new items. I do want to see. I want to go around to see if there's anything else that we can collect here. I guess we can make a bunch of wood, break a tree. That gives us a few. Probably want to stick to mostly punching things by hand at first, unless it's like something like this, which would take a really long time to break. Just because, I guess, materials aren't that scarce. I don't know, I'm the type of person who doesn't like using up resources when possible, so, and might be scrounge about that, but no, it's fine to break these things down, use our gun. We're on day 2, which we normally don't get to once. I think that once we go back to the tower is when the timer is going to start. So we won't be able to come back here without there being a time limit in place. First enemy that we, I guess we fought some of these earlier. Just one of these guys. Oh, should have dodged. Whoopsie. You gave us a bunch of manuscripts, which are something that we are definitely going to want later on. Hey, can I scan you, buddy? Can I just scan you a little bit? Oh wait, it doesn't let me. Oh, I can't scan you yet. I think I have to upgrade the book first. Whoop. Under attack. 2 places. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, ow, ow. Okay, we're going. Message received, do not fight these guys yet. Maybe we'll do, okay, let's try our tea. So that heals us a little bit more. I guess there's not too much else to grab around here, at least not that I can safely grab. Because those guys, you can see, just were taking pieces out of me. I do want to check to see if the last bard is still there, or maybe we can't get back to him. It might be that we can't rewind far enough back. Oh well. We should be fine. Got some of our materials now. Let's go back here. Added in our gear. Okay. Got. Oh. I don't know what switching those does. I think it said, it looks like we can still only go to the Imperium. I assume that we will gather more supplies. First rider who learned how to craft skills from the below 7. That's probably not what that actually said. Ooh, there we go. You can see up at the top our little timer. Chaos is now breaking apart the world. You have limited time until chaos is unleashed. When chaos is unleashed, it begins to devour the world, and surviving becomes more difficult. Awaken dormant rifts and destroy them to push chaos back even further. So from this point on, anytime that we go out into the world, we are going to have 5 minutes of, not necessarily peace, because there will still be things trying to kill us, but 5 minutes before the world kind of gets a lot nastier. And as we continue to gather these gears, we will get a little bit more time in those areas. But for right now, we've got 5 minutes. And obviously that time doesn't go, that time isn't expended while we're here in the tower. The tower is kind of exists outside of time. So I can just break all of these guys apart in a couple of hits. I kept thinking, oh, I need to conserve ammunition, but this is literally what we need to make more ammunition is wood. Exclusively a good thing. Alright, well, we're back here. Hood is dead. Technically, we probably won't be there when we go back out. But let's build, where do we want to build that machine? CPU recipes, printing station, annihilator. Okay, oh boy, it's expensive to make more of these. But also I don't think that we want to make more. I do want to make some chests, and I want to make a loading bench. Let's see if I can put it... I don't know that I really want to put it in front of stuff. But also we can't really do anything with this other stuff, so... yeah, we'll just do that. And then I will make some chests. And this is where we're going to be doing all of our crafting stuff anyway, so we'll make a chest. Right here. So it's close by. Do we need a second one? I don't think we have enough resources where we need a second one yet. Let's see. Loading bench. Craft some more charges. We've got our map. So we've got our entrance here, and there's other doorways around this area. Oh, we have paint. I don't know what I'm doing here. These, okay, they vanish over time. I assume that that is for the multiplayer section, which I don't believe is available in the demo, and I also, don't have anyone else to play with at this point. But that will be useful with the full release of the game, when multiplayer is a thing. Alright, so preparing this structure. Research Makana. Makana? We're calling it Makana. Alright, so we've got... we can upgrade the first edition. We can learn how to make burning bullets, cold bullets, poison bullets, or charming bullets. So these are all kind of our first level of upgrade from our destruction bullets. I do want to upgrade the first edition, but we don't have fiddlehead ferns. Maybe we should grab some of those first. I don't know if we want to go back to the world first. Sorry, I'm mulling this over. You know what? Yeah, let's jump in one more time, get a few more resources, and then we can upgrade that, because that'll be useful in terms of dealing with learning more. We definitely want to upgrade quickly. Oh, there's Hilda. Looks like we must have met before. You have my gun. So she doesn't remember me. The other riders have the gears. You'll need to face them. That furnace over there can melt down metals and other stuff, turning them into useful building materials. You can scan it just like with any other furniture. Right. The Mechanotruss has a gear for the wheels. You must retrieve it. No, pretty sure Hilda was in the intro. I'm sure that all of her buddies are somewhere. I'm assuming they're the ones that we need to find. Okay, so furnace. We can make one of these when we go back. Basically, the way we are going to be melting down scraps in order to make useful materials. I think that I can melt iron scraps into iron ingots, I want to say. Which, hey, how does that sound familiar? Definitely not something that's exclusive to Minecraft, but that's the first thing I think of, because, hey, that's mainly what I play. Well, nowadays I mainly play Owlboy, but I want to do more Minecraft stuff. Alright, I know that, so these plants here, oh, chaos is rising. That's concerning. Where? I don't want to leave without finding at least one of these fiddlehead birds. Oh, a machine. Let's scan you. What are you? You're a map altar. Doorway, map altar. So the shattering drastically altered the landscape. These dutiful mechanicus continue to survey lands far and wide. They seem delighted to share their findings with you. Perhaps it is because there are few souls left who care to read their maps. Gotcha. So this can, if we use it, reveal map. Okay, awesome. So there is a bunch of other stuff around here. So you want to, oh, we're being hunted. That was fast. We can take him out. Chaos Rift has appeared nearby. Oh, I'll take care of you first. Hang on, buddies. Love it if these guys would drop their guns. I know it's possible to have that happen. Oh. Ooh. That was a little intense. Just a bit. These are some of our first few enemies. I'm so bad at dodging. I need to get better about that. But, yeah, dodging around enemies, fighting them, using spells, that kind of... Ooh. Oh, that's fun. Oh, it breaks all this stuff. Us. Oh, does that hurt us? Oh, the fire hurts. The fire hurts. Okay, got a bunch of wood, bunch of ash, bunch of charcoal. Yeah, ash and charcoal. Chaos Rift. So each time that one of these rifts appears, we can reduce the chaos a little bit. So it gives us a tiny bit more time to be out here. But as soon as that hits 0, we're going to start having chaos creatures showing up all over the place. And that's going to make it much, much harder to really do anything. That's kind of the, I guess, the barrier earlier on, where, yeah, we have this whole area that we can explore, but we're limited to our 5-minute timeline. We're out here for too much longer than that, then things start to go very badly for us. Got rift. Extend our time just a bit. Just chaos. I wonder if there's a way to get those to appear more frequently later on. So that'd be nice. Be nice to not have to worry quite as much about that stuff. But we've collected a few more resources. Hilda's still here. And we left some stuff behind. We left some charcoal behind. Oh! I get it. This was to teach us about smelting. I think we've only got enough to, okay, that does keep the fuel in. But yeah, 30 seconds, probably only enough time to make one ingot. But I think that's all we need for our next upgrade, which I think is the flame charges. Alright, we're gonna duck out of here before things get too dicey. So, bye Hilda. Sorry you're dead again. So we were able to get one gear. I don't think that enemy that we fought was, oh. What are you? I mean, obviously that seemed like a trash mob enemy, so not one of the riders, for sure. Is there... Maybe it's these big nodes that are the new areas. Because definitely doesn't seem like we can do much with them right now. Okay, search. We only need one manuscript for this. Search that, so we can now scan creatures. And then the next upgrade lets us scan decorative buildings, which if you're into the base building aspect, which I'll probably try my hand at, but that's something that's available now. Okay, let's see. Burning bullet, not enough okay, just put all of our manuscripts away, whoopsie. Actually, we I think we want to upgrade it again first. Just because then we can scan all of this stuff. Nice. I know about wood now. Fun. Can't be able to move you. All sorts of new stuff here. It said something about holding E to move things. Maybe that was just for moving items? I don't know. We can't scan that hot, but I think there was another one further back. Stack books. Yeah. This guy. Play pot. Shelf. So I believe now that we've scanned all of these items, we can use the world builder to recreate them. So scan everything that's already here. Now, I'm sure that you guys are aware that building things is not exactly my forte. I'm sure that my Minecraft series has taught that to everyone. But, you know, I'm gonna give it a shot, try and build a couple of things, make things nice. All of our wood is back in here. Maybe we should have built the chest over there instead. Oh well. It looks like wood only stacks up to 40. I don't want to waste more resources on me it all the way to 300. So I'm thinking we want to be able to make those bullets. Oh, hold on. We want to check off all of this stuff. Can't have those things showing in my face. Oh boy, 25 metal scrap and 10 wood for a furnace. So we're gonna need to take another expedition and find some more things. Just take our apples with us for now. Seems like that's doing alright in terms of healing. So got our gun, got our apples. Ooh, we do have some Arcana that I probably should have dropped off. But now you can see, by adding that extra gear, it gave us another, I think that was 10 seconds? I wasn't really paying attention. Yeah, the timer's counting down. So we got 5 minutes to have fun. Okay, I think that these things are going to be my best bet for getting resources at the beginning. So they give us a lot of metal scrap and they give us manuscripts. So definitely want those. And I've noticed, I think, so all of these metal things, the level 3 ones, I think that they give us decreasing returns if we break them using this gun. Oh wait, I can scan you now. I can scan you. Hold still, please. Hold still. Hold still. Ah, it's so fast. Maybe corner you. Oh, we got it. It's a Jinx. Lovely. What does the book say about them? Imperium. They say the Jinxes of the Imperium made ideal companions for young wizards, loyal but aloof, wise and cautious, and resistant to weaker magics. They made their homes in alchemist labs and on alchemist laps. On occasion, they would knock over an empty vial. What they were testing, other than their wizard's patience, is unknown. That's fun. So they're magic cats, basically. That's really cool. I like that. Ooh, over here. Oh, Hilda again. Do you know how to build a potion station? I have one right over there. What does it do? Oh. Okay, so it's just basically a crafting. It lets us craft a few more things than what we can already do in our inventory. Good to know. Alright, definitely want to. I mean, we've already. We don't even have enough manuscripts. We want to get some more of those, get some more iron scrap. Just make sure that we do as much as we can before going back. So we definitely want to build that furnace. It's nice that we were able to use the one that she had before. So that gave us one iron ingot. What are you? Can I scan you? Can't scan you. You make things wet. Cool, good to know. Ooh. You've got something terrifying. Is it possible? I swear that it's possible for them to drop those guns. Ooh. That's cool. Makes a little reaction. Do you have anything fun in your base? Tent, I guess. Can't scan that, so let's break it. It just gives us wood. I was hoping it would give us some fabric. Okay. Oh, with a shotgun. Owie. We got it. Wanderlust. Oi. Ow. Well, that was a little chaotic. Ayo. Okay. a loading bench. Ooh. Take all of your stuff. And we, with that, yeah, so it looks like they can drop items. You didn't drop any loot at all. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, we got some metal scraps, and we got a new gun. That was... I'll go back to take a look at that later. Over here. Oh, this is from when we burned things earlier. Okay, we wanna head back. Our time's just about up. It was this way, right? Okay, so just here. Let's destroy you. Give ourselves a little bit of extra time to get back. Man, that does really feel limited. Just how much time that we could spend here. I definitely think we want to focus on finding gears, collecting those, and just increasing the amount of time that we can spend places. Back through the doorway. Did not get any more gears from that. Oh, wait. We can walk over here? Our super fortified walls over here. Didn't even realize we had that little corner that we could walk across. Alright, roll it back. Yeah, 5 minutes and 10 seconds. So I'm assuming the large gears are going to be the ones that we're getting from the other riders. And those small gears don't unlock new areas, but they do let us roll back the clock a little bit further. Okay, what were we needing to do? Let's see. Bench. Oh, let's just work on that. Yeah, let's find burning bullets first, and that unlocks the fire research station. Learning the secret to fire, which requires 10 charcoal. I don't think we have that much. We've got 5, which is not too bad. Move all of our items over, see what's left. We're gonna need iron and wood, if I remember right. So let us... Oh wait, we have... Oh, hold on, this is a lot. This gun can use powders. Powders change the way bullets behave. Current powders increase area powder 1. Increases the area of the spell's impact explosion. And this also has water bullets in it. Interesting. Okay. So we can craft... Oh, so this requires an iron ingot. I did remember that. Deals 50 damage in heat damage. Lights the target on fire and makes objects it hits hotter. Which I think can be used for smelting stuff. But it only makes 40 bullets and requires 1 iron ingot. Once we've got our furnace all set up, that'll be a little bit nicer. Let's see. And they're target seeking. It's homing bullets. Cool. Okay. Do want to make at least a couple of bullets for this. So that used up our iron ingot, but it also gives us some more powerful bullets. And we also have some water bullets, which we don't know how to make yet. Cold bullet, poison bullet. Oh, wait a second. We don't even have water bullets in our research station at all. So that's a rare little commodity. Definitely want to hold on to those. And fire research station. We only have like 2 manuscripts, right? Yeah, so we don't have enough for really learning anything else. Let's just move you into our second slot. Drop off the materials we don't need. I've noticed, I think that coming back to the tower heals us. So we don't need to worry about eating stuff. Got new entries. Well, stuff here, brewing station, furnace. I think the furnace is what we're gonna want to make next, right? There's, oh boy. There's a lot of stuff that we can make here. Oh, I should have scanned those enemies earlier. Yeah, furnace is expensive. 25 metal scrap. We have what? 14. So we need 11 more. Ideally, I'd like to get more than that, just so that we can have a bit more in terms of just metal resources available to us. Okay, let's see. Oh, armor is still too high. Maybe it's because of the way that the blunderbuss is used. It's not as, so it's a wider area but not as powerful. I guess that makes sense. Hopefully I will learn how to make additional guns like this at some point. Okay. This is a fairly in-depth, like, I'd mess around with the demo a little bit. There is a bit more to it, but I'm surprised by just how much content is here. I don't think we'll be able to go to other areas. I remember I didn't get far enough when I was doing it before to say for sure where else we'll be able to go, if anywhere. But I know that there's a limit to how many items we can create here. I guess I could be using the fire bullets on this, but the way that the blunderbuss works, I don't know that it would work. Well, let's try it. Okay, that does a little bit of damage. You know, just a bit. Where are we at? 7. So we need another 4. I can find that. Easy. So I have to wonder, there were those barrels that created water effects, and the water bullets in the gun that we found. But, beat you up. Are you too strong for me? Easy, easy. Do you want to destroy the rift first? Just to make this nice. Is it these guys that we were able to pick up? Oh, you know what it was? It's literally just teaching us that we can pick items up with E. I don't think that the world builder or whatever had anything to do with it. That's a little unfortunate. It'd be nice if it was easier to pick stuff up. What did we just do? There's a gear up here. Time to grab that? No, I just want to find the last little bit of iron and head back. And there's our last little bit, right? Is that enough? That's the map. 14. There we go. Okay. I only needed 11, right? I think that was it. So So yeah, we should be good to head back and have enough for our furnace. Cool. Back to our little safety area. We didn't see Hilda this time. I don't think so. No, there was more stuff we could have gone to, but no, this will be fine because I think that this is actually where we are going to end it off. This has been really interesting. It's been a ton of fun. I really like the aesthetic of the game, the music. The resource collection, it's fine. I mean, I play Minecraft a ton, so I'm used to it. But it's a little bit slow going, but we're figuring things out. So yeah, let me know if you guys want to see more of this. I'm really excited for this, but there's not a ton more to do in the demo. Obviously there's a few more things that we can unlock, there's a little bit more research that we can do, but I think that once you get past the, like, all of these, I believe, are locked from the demo. And so we have kind of done everything that I'm aware of. We could go look for the other writers, but I don't know if we can actually unlock other areas in the demo. So you guys let me know. Leave a comment. Let me know if this is something you enjoyed, if it's something that you would want to see more of. And then, of course, I have to ask, we're a pretty new channel, and so we don't have a whole lot of subscribers. So if you feel like it, feel free to subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, definitely leave a like. But otherwise, that was the demo for Wizard with a Gun. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you on the airwaves. Goodbye.